Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Richmond is out there with Hardaway. And it's Durant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Duncan in at the 4. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Nowitzki outside. Jokic against Duncan. Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle. Here's KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Durant puts up a deep 3, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Doncic looking it over. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Hardaway passes to KD. And the 3 off target. For Dallas, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Durant just inside the line. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas. That's good from Durant. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
For your detailed crew. Here comes the teacher who wants one. I can't hear you.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Pass to Davis. You can't get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Fires it up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Chamberlain. And that's 12 points for KD.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Davis kicks to Embiid. Harden against Richmond. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. Richmond for 3. Up again. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Mavericks have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Richmond with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Davis. And the layup falls.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
And that one's good. Durant's got 14.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Harden scanning the floor. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. Chamberlain kicks to Richmond. Back to Chamberlain. KD on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the...
You know what time it is, man. Here comes.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Richmond. Jokic is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
New 5 on the floor. The Warriors leading to the paint. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Embiid inside. Tatum on him. And the rejection by Tatum. Kicks it to McGrady. Lets it go from the wing. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Dallas calls timeout. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Payton, he's checked in for Johnson.
Gary Payton.
Here's Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Embiid. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and
deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Dallas no good that time either. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Tipped away. And there's the pass to Embiid. Davis with it. Guarded by Malone. Just 3 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Mavericks call time here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McGrady against Doncic. Here he goes. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Back to Thompson. Passes it to McGrady. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. 1:53 left here in the second. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3.
Locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Doncic against McGrady. Here's the teardrop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Out to Duncan. Clock at 4. Back to Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Golden State ball.
Warriors leading by 8. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Inside. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Shot by McGrady. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Jordan finds Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-5 run.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Tatum passes to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 8 points.
What a strong take by Thompson. Clay's got a big frame for a guy. Nice little draw there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Duncan. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Nowitzki in at the small forward position. Outside Durant. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's Jordan. Chamberlain with the block. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
A one-man show offensively. And that's almost always good news for his team.
Mavericks trail by 15. Duncan outside. Back to Doncic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber. Just rubbing it in their faces with that nut.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Warriors leading by 13. Jokic trying to free himself up. He draws iron on the dunk. Duncan kicks to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Here's Jordan. Duncan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Okay, Dan. Time to make the noise for your D-Town crew. Give a big hand to your junior D-Town crew.
Warriors leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Durant from past the arc. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Embiid with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Hardaway kicks to KD.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Richmond outside.
2 minutes.
Jokic trying to free himself up.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Davis. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And Richmond with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Davis. Again, the Mavericks score.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
Durant, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Payton kicks to Davis. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Embiid with it. Chamberlain picks him up. From 13, a putback. Great positioning on the putback. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Davis against Jokic. The 3, Richmond. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Davis.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. Fists of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Tracy McGrady is out there with Thompson. Then there's Howard. Then it's Tatum, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And it's sent back by Howard. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Embiid inside the line. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Howard. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Give him a hand, fans.
Mavericks trail by 14. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Doncic against McGrady. Duncan gets a wide-open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Doncic passes to Duncan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors. And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 15-point game. The three for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Tatum. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Abdul-Jabbar. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Outside Tatum. Fires for three, and another three for Golden State.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the pass to Nowitzki. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
And a hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 17. 1:33 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the
Kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And Durant launches from deep. And another three for Golden State.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Howard finds Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Assist goes to.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
First personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And here's KD for three. And another three for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.